Welcome, this is Andy Fumolo, your business helper, and I want to share something very important. Yesterday was a very important day to me. I don't want to go too deep into it, but this is the day where I do my personal planning, and I brought you some of my books here, so I will show you how I do this. Maybe it will help you too. But what is really behind this? I work a lot with people, and whenever I meet someone where I have the feeling this person is grounded, this person found his or her way, this person is really convincing, they have a great business life, and on top they have a fantastic private life, and so on, then I ask them, what are you doing for yourself? And they always give me the same answer. And they say, once a year, I take one day off for myself and I sit down and do my private planning, my personal planning. It's not a business plan, it's the personal planning, because that's my real force behind everything. And I took this concept, and funnily, I know all the things, but you never do them. Because you're so busy with doing all the other things. But a few years ago, I had a major, life was not treating me so well, and it was not in business. Business was always top, but privately, and it left me back with 500,000 in debts, which is really not a nice thing to happen to someone. So you don't know how to move on, and so on and so on. You don't know if your clients will throw you out. You don't know how you will pay your next bills. But when you come out of it, then suddenly I remembered, listen, I learned so much from successful people. Why don't I use this for myself? And I really picked this one up, you know, and this was the first one I did. I'm not showing you too much of it. I show you the concept because this is very personal. And I sat down, and it took me half a day. I took an out time. I went into one of the mountain huts here surrounding where I'm living, and I sat down and I defined the areas of my life that are important, and then I put my planning in there. And you want to know one thing? It's not much more than what's written in here. There's not much more in here. But I make a little list of how I will achieve this, and that's all. And half a year later, I looked into this list, and everything on this list became reality. And this is what I want to share with you. And this is the last 5 years. And this is yesterday's, and I'll tell you what it was right now. Now, first of all, when you start setting your own goals, first of all, you have to be in a positive, high emotion. You know, for some people, it's the new year. For others, it's the beginning of a new job. For another person, they might say it's before or after my holidays. I don't know. You decide which day or which part of your life is an emotional high for you. You don't do planning when you're down. This is where you are too reactive, but your real plans, your personal fulfillment will come when you're in an emotional high situation. So, for me, this is always my birthday. I decided, the very first one I have here, I decided this was number 45. And yesterday it was number 50. Number 50 was yesterday. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. It doesn't hurt me. It feels great. You know? And then I go, first of all, I always give this a title. I'm not telling you because I don't want to influence you. But a few years back, I called this year the harvest year, the year of the harvest. Maybe this time it's called the year of conversion. Yeah, something like this. And then I go ahead and say, listen, what do I want to achieve in this area? And I put all my inputs here. And I define it in 4 areas. I put it here, I put it here, and I put one here. Yeah? Now, for me, it's always very simple. What do I want to achieve in business? What in private life? Then health, very important to me. I want to be healthy because I know when I'm healthy, my business will be healthy. I have this connection in my mind. So I put some goals into here for my health. And then emotionally, yeah, all my emotional stuff or what I still want to learn in life, my improvement, emotion and personal improvements. So I sit down, and it's not much. It's maybe 3, 4, 5 points I put in there. And that's it. I'm not doing much more. It might help you too. I give the year a certain meaning. Very important. A very certain meaning you give it. Harvest, the year of the harvest. It worked perfectly for me. So find your way, whatever you want to call it. Because why? You create visuals, and when you have visuals, your brain will drive towards this visual. Then I do this, and that's not much. And then from time to time, I take this little book, I have a look, say, ah yeah, and then I let it go again. And everything will happen by itself. So I hope this helps you for your personal planning. Our personality, our own fulfillment always comes first, and then everything will happen by itself in life. So I wish you a great way. This is Andy Fumolo, your business helper.